What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the stream. What do we have here? Guys, things are getting so epic so fast. I don't know if I can even handle this anymore. Yeah, we're making money hand over fist here in the crypto market. Bitcoin mooned, saw a little bit of resistance yesterday, and now the altcoins are starting to move. Ethereum coming up to that 750 level that we discussed in yesterday's live stream. We were saying that that is the next upside target. We hit 740, and it's possible that we may be testing 750 pretty soon. Guys, let me know in the chats if the audio is good. Let me know if everything is good. Let's confirm that everything's working, and then we'll get started. Guys, how are you all feeling today? Make sure you smash up that like button if you're entering the stream. Helps out the channel a lot if you do that. Who do we got in the chat? We got Blue Figures in the chat. We got Ryan Miles. What is up, guys? How's it going, everybody? All right. Okay, cool. Audio's good. Audio's good. So yeah, yesterday we had some rejection for Bitcoin, and once that rejection happened, so I was actually a little bit skeptical of the alts moving, and then yesterday once we got the rejection, I was like, okay, well that's probably a signal that the alts might start moving. Like then we actually got the confirmation of a stoppage in play for Bitcoin, possible, shift towards altcoins. Now the altcoins are starting to move. And now this is when, if you have exposure, of course, obviously you should all have exposure to Bitcoin and Ethereum, but if you also have exposure to some altcoins, now this is when your portfolio really is set. There's a flame lit under your portfolio and things start to get really epic. A lot of the alts that I have are starting to move, which is pretty cool. I'm most excited about Ethereum right now, of course, other than Bitcoin. This is amazing to see. Things we might end up getting up to 800 and breaking out sooner rather than later. So looking at Ethereum from the long term, we're coming up on this very historic range. This is the Ethereum chart on the weekly. Sorry, this is a 3-day. Let's go to the weekly. And we have an area of resistance and support after we peaked, and resistance back here from 2017 going into 2018. In this range is from, well, actually let's change it so that we're good. From 750 to 830. If we get above 750, I think we'll be headed for, of course, the 800 psychological level, but as high as 830, which is that wick high from 2018, right? That first major dead cat bounce after the dump off the all-time high, right? When the bubble pop began for Ethereum here, first major dead cat bounce. That is that wick high. So 830 is the ultimate upside target. If we get above that, I think we see all-time highs for Ethereum. So for Ethereum, if we end up popping up above 830, creating support along this range, and breaking out again, yeah, at that point I would say it's very likely that we're looking for new all-time highs for ETH. It is totally possible, guys. There is a lot of momentum behind Ethereum right now. And, when it comes to DeFi, decentralized finance is the future of the crypto industry. I mean, that is like what crypto is supposed to be. And Ethereum is fueling the vast majority of DeFi right now. It is an absolute powerhouse, has the most development as well. So that's going to be epic. I think that we'll probably test 750 pretty soon. And we're also, and it's not just for Bitcoin, it's also for Ethereum. The 21-week EMA is a major support target for this bull run, most likely. I mean, we've been holding it as support here from May, holding it as support here September, and I think that it'll be acting as support as well. We may not be testing the 21-week EMA until after we break above 800, 830. But if we get above 830, guys, I really do see all-time highs for ETH coming in the not-so-distant future. But yeah, so I'm extremely excited for Ethereum now. I do think that, you guys know my long-term target for ETH. So for Bitcoin, if you guys watch this channel, you guys know that I have this basically this trajectory laid out, this model laid out. And I think that Bitcoin hitting 250,000 in the next year is totally possible. And if Bitcoin does hit 250,000, if Ethereum maintains its current lead on Bitcoin in percentage gains, the calculation is actually that Ethereum would end the bull run at 14K. Now, I like to always stay a little bit more conservative and just say 10K, right? So my bull market target for Ethereum is about 10,000. We could exceed that for like a day or a week and then pull back. So I'm looking for Bitcoin to hit 250,000. I'm looking for Ethereum to hit about 10,000 if it maintains its lead against Bitcoin. So if we're just looking at Ethereum here, so Bitcoin is up 289%, 290% in the past year. Ethereum is up 481% in the past year. So if Ethereum can maintain that lead on Bitcoin, when Bitcoin hits 250K, Ethereum is going to be at or above 10,000. So that is my target, and I think it's actually realistic for Ethereum. I think it's actually realistic. Guys, definitely smash up that like button if you're just tuning in. People are saying that I'm false advertising Ethereum mooning. Are you kidding me, guys? Guys, we're hitting new we're hitting new yearly highs right now. How is this false advertising? Look, we just ran into new yearly highs. We're hitting the peak the peak of the first dead cat bounce from 2018 right now. Yeah, Ethereum is mooning. We just broke out. We're hitting new yearly highs. I don't know how you could call this false advertising. I mean, look at the percent gains. Ethereum is up 481% this year. Bitcoin's up 289% this year. Ethereum's absolutely mooning right now. I mean, if you have a decent Ethereum position, I'm sure you're feeling the moon right now. I'm sure you're feeling it because there's a lot of gains being made here. You guys, I'm pretty sure the title of the stream is Ethereum mooning, right? It says Bitcoin Live Ethereum mooning. I don't know how that's not clear. But yeah, this is the next major hurdle here. So what I want to see at this point is just Ethereum, maybe we get some resistance here, but ultimately just turn this into support. And if we can get above $800 psychological level, ultimately 830, the wick high from 2018, I would expect new all-time highs. Because you guys remember when Bitcoin got up to this point, right? Ethereum is kind of like, in terms of market structure, kind of lagging behind Bitcoin. But there's actual reasons for that. But when Bitcoin got up to that all-time high, we kind of just pushed straight through it, right? There was almost like no problem. We hit the all-time high area, pulled back, and then just moved straight through it. And I'm expecting something similar for Ethereum here. I don't think that this area is going to act as too much resistance. I think that we'll probably have some chop in between 830 and 750. And if we get above that, we're looking for new all-time highs. Yeah, and guys, this means that Ethereum is going to be above $1,400 probably in the next few months. So I think Ethereum might double in the next few months. I don't see why this isn't possible. Yeah, I guess we're shadow banned again. This is so ridiculous. Why? Why is this stream shadow banned again? Yep, Google has just shadow banned this stream. I don't know. I think they don't like crypto streams because there's all those scammers doing like crypto streams. It's so annoying. Is there actually a reason why I'm shadow banned? No, like sometimes it'll give you a reason, but I guess no, we're just getting screwed by Google, guys. That's pretty ridiculous. So, guys, yeah. So people are asking, what is a shadow ban? It's when Google doesn't allow this stream to pop up on everybody's homepage. So, like when you're on your homepage and you're scrolling, you see like Ethereum Live, or if you type in Ethereum, this might come up. Like let's say we had 700 people watching or so, which is like the average for this point in the stream. We have like probably like it's getting up to like 700 people right now. Usually, it'll show up at the top of like if you just type in Ethereum or Ethereum Live, it'll be at the top. It's not, Google's not letting it happen. Some of you guys got the notification. Some of you guys saw it on Twitter or YouTube when I posted in the community tab. But yeah, that's Google for you guys. That's Google for you. There's literally no chance in hell that the view count would stop at 266 at in these market conditions. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Yeah, you guys just gonna make sure you have notifications selected. It's like a hit or miss. It's like a hit or miss. Sometimes it'll shadow ban you, sometimes it won't. But right now, guys, we're hitting, Ethereum is currently hitting. So this is basically an exclusive live stream at this point. Looking at the hourly chart, Ethereum is like very close to breaking out to new yearly highs again. Very close. The highest hourly candle was sitting around 740 here. And we're currently testing right above that. Guys, I already tweeted. I mean, it doesn't really help. It doesn't really help. I already tweeted, posted, everything. All of the recommended homepage is where most views come from, right? Recommended. That's where most of the views are coming from. But I think Google just doesn't like crypto streams, but it is what it is. Yeah, right now, because we have Bitcoin going sideways, if you guys remember yesterday, we did see a dump here, right? We got some rejection. And as Bitcoin, you know, when we see that kind of a rejection, usually that spooks some Bitcoin holders, right? So we'll see a massive rejection, and then some Bitcoin holders will get a little bit spooked, and then people, you know, people are sort of conditioned to, you know, go into the alts, right? Everybody like now knows that when Bitcoin stops running, it's like altcoin time. And it's like, now it's like a formula, right? Now it's like a well-known formula. And now that we have this massive rejection, we're starting to get a little bit more sideways here. Yeah, alts are going to start moving. But Bitcoin is still getting some demand, which is interesting to see, right? We're still holding these levels at least. Something that I was talking about yesterday was, well, in the Patreon, I was talking about how when Bitcoin, or from my experience, when I see rejections like this in the Bitcoin market, notice how, first of all, notice how there's no other candles that look like this. This is the first major daily like rejection wick daily candle. This is like the first one. So notice that, right? First of all, so that, you know, things are, you know, it's something kind of stands out here. From my experience, when you see that happen, even if Bitcoin does pump up again to like 30K, usually it results in some kind of consolidation. Usually. It may, you know, maybe we don't. Maybe there's enough demand that we don't. But from my experience, there's usually a consolidation. It shows that selling interest is increasing at these levels, right? And if we pop up again to 30K, I think that we'll probably get some sort of consolidation from that level. I don't think we're just going to go straight through 30K. So even if we hit a higher high, you know, some of the market will FOMO in, but we'll probably consolidate and then look to break out at a later time. From my experience, this is usually how things play out when you see a major rejection like that on like a daily time frame, something like that usually. So I would not be surprised to see Bitcoin come up to like 30K maybe, and then pull back to maybe like 25, and then rally. Something like that, right? Not exactly that, but something in that direction. If we're looking at Bitcoin here, looking at the fib targets, actually what I want to do is, well, you can also look at this fib target. From the previous all-time high here at 19.7 to low at 3,100, the first major fib extension target is actually coming in at the 1618 at 30, basically 30,000. So that kind of goes along with this possible outcome. Maybe we hit that fib target and then pull back and consolidate. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah, guys, we're getting shadow banned by Google, so definitely smash up that like button. We have almost 300 people watching now, and this video is like somehow shadow banned again. I don't know how. I'm not sure why. But let's see. I would really love to see ETH break out during this stream. We're like right there, very close to new yearly highs. Oh yeah, that's right. Somebody's saying, Mr. 49 is saying, are you seeing the S&P chart? Yeah, guys, the S&P 500 is also getting into a new all-time high, right? So let's remove all these lines. So yeah, so here's the S&P weekly, now breaking out into a new all-time high. So of course, you guys should know by now, the reason why this is happening is because they're printing so much US dollars that, you know, people don't see all that much value in it. You also can't make interest on US dollars in the bank. Interest rates are too low to make any kind of money at all. And the Federal Reserve has agreed to lock in a low interest rate for the next multiple years. So you can't make gains on you can't make interest on your USD. What are you going to do? You're just going to hold it? Well, if you're smart, you buy some assets. You buy into real estate. You buy stocks. You buy crypto, right? That's what the market's doing right now. And here we go. We got Bitcoin mooning, breaking into a new all-time high. We got the S&P mooning, breaking into a new all-time high. You know, a lot of people doubted me when I used to discuss how there was a pretty strong correlation between the S&P and Bitcoin, and they generally do have a similar trend, right? They kind of peaked at a similar time, fell to a low at a similar time, right? There's slight differences sometimes. Both crashed in the global pandemic. Both are breaking out now into a new all-time high. So the major pivot points do line up for the S&P and Bitcoin. And as much as people think that Bitcoin is a safe haven for like the stock market, that's just not true. If you used Bitcoin, you know, to bet against the stock market, you would have lost 80% of the time, right? So Bitcoin's following the stock market 80% of the time. So keep that in mind as well. But this is pretty cool to see. This is great for crypto because, guys, when things are going really well around for the global markets, when things are going really well, and like right now, S&P new all-time high again, there's a lot of confidence, right? People are confident in buying stocks, and now people are starting to hear about Bitcoin. So that confidence in the stock market actually bleeds into Bitcoin, and there's more confidence in Bitcoin. There's more people willing to speculate on Bitcoin. Like, for example, one of my family members, I won't be too specific, is, you know, up a lot on stocks right now. And they want to now buy Bitcoin because there's like that confidence. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. That kind of goes along with the analysis that I provide here as well. It's that confidence, guys. It's great for Bitcoin when the stock market's doing well. It's very bad for Bitcoin when the stock market is not doing well, right? There's no confidence. Bitcoin is a hedge against inflation. Boom. Perfect hedge against the US dollar. So yeah, we're in this falling wedge now. Or sorry, not now. We've been in this falling wedge since March, just stuck in it here. And you know, we're at like the bottom of the pattern, right? We're at basically the pattern completion zone. We've been basically at the pattern completion zone for a while now. We're like, you know, more than 70. We're like almost at the bottom of the pattern here. So, if the US dollar index does pop up and does some kind of play, you know, at least short-term bounce before dumping again, yeah, you could expect some kind of correction for Bitcoin. You could. But there's no confirmation of that yet. The US dollar is still performing badly. We have another $1 trillion almost being printed soon. And, you know, it's possible that the US dollar index may continue to perform very poorly. And if the trend continues, right now the trend is our friend. If that US dollar bear trend continues, you know, Bitcoin may be looking to run up to 30K. I mean, we could hit 30K even sooner than that at this point. So, yeah, US dollar index coming to the end of the pattern. So, like, if there was ever a time to pay attention to this one, it's probably now. Probably now, because we're at the end of it. It is possible that we continue to bleed out, though. So, we'll see. Bitcoin dominance. So, if you remember, we had some resistance for Bitcoin dominance. In December of 2017, So here's the interesting part for all you guys that are into the altcoins. Here's the interesting part. The face melter, the face melting alt season took place after Bitcoin hit 20K. I mean, some of you guys probably remember that. So what I think is likely to happen is, even if altcoins get some play here, I think the face melting alt season is going to happen. One of them will take place probably after we get above 30K and we start heading towards 50. That's when there's going to be like a tremendous amount of hype around Bitcoin, and then altcoins will get some massive play. There's going to be a lot of money entering the market. And then the ultimate alt season will probably happen at the peak of the bull run, you know, possibly when Bitcoin's hitting 250K or something. That's going to be like the epic alt season area. We will likely have many alt seasons all throughout, right? The altcoins will grow over time. We'll have many alt seasons, but like the blow off top epic alt season probably going to happen as we're peaking here. There's still a lot of focus on Bitcoin. There's still a ton of focus on Bitcoin. And there's this new article that just came out by the Daily Huddle. There's a tidal wave of institutions preparing to buy Bitcoin, says Real Vision's Raoul Pal. And so macro investor and Real Vision's co-founder Raoul Pal says a wave of institutional investors are prepared to buy Bitcoin. This is what he's saying. In this article, where is it? He says, we haven't got the institutions into this yet. So Raoul Pal, who's pretty famous, a lot of you guys know him, he said, we haven't even gotten the institutions into this. They're all coming into it. I know they are because I'm speaking to them. I just got off the phone with the largest investment advisor firm in the United States. Their founder is teaching as many investment advisors as possible, as he possibly can, on why Bitcoin, right? So that's interesting. Right? So there, guys, I mean, it's crazy, right? We're like, and this is why Bitcoin is so amazing. You know, we're just breaking above the all-time high, but there's so much more gains to go. And this is why a lot of people don't make as much money as they could, because a lot of people think that Bitcoin can't go as high as 50, 100, 200K, right? But every other cycle, we've seen gains just like that, right? Just like that. So remember, this market can get much more bullish than you ever thought possible. And according to a JP Morgan analyst, if just 1% of the funds from pension funds and insurance companies enter Bitcoin, we would be at 50K. And then just include like all the other people, you know, like everything that Raoul Pal's talking about, include them. I mean, this thing's headed for, in my opinion, 250,000 in the next year. And that would put Ethereum at 10,000, 10 to 15,000 in the next year. Which, yes, it sounds crazy, right? But there's going to be days where Bitcoin's going up $10,000 a day, 10K per day at the end of this run. And there's going to be days where Ethereum is going up $1,000 per day at the end of this run. Most of us won't catch the top, right? We're not all going to sell at 250K. Some of us will sell too early. Some of us will be stubborn, thinking that Bitcoin's going to go to 1 million, right? I mean, just consider that, right? Most of us won't sell Ethereum at 10K. Most of us won't sell Bitcoin at 250K because we're going to be stubborn. We're going to sell too early, whatever, right? Only a small group of people will actually sell that high. But yeah, guys, I mean, everything is just like ready to go. It's ready to go. So I've been talking for a while here. I got to read chat. I've missed chat. What do we got for Google Trends? So Bitcoin Google Trends, past 7 days, a little bit of a spike again. Let's go to the past 5 years. Yep, doing pretty good, right? Just seeing that first little bump of search volume. First little bump there. How to Bitcoin. How to buy Bitcoin is another one that you could be looking at to see if new money's coming in. Let's go to the past 7 days. Yeah, we are seeing a little bit of increase for that. A little bit the other day. So what is chat saying, guys? I missed chat. Let's see what chat is talking about here. So this is the Ethereum 1 hour chart. Yeah, what's up, guys? So we have 341 people watching. We are shadow banned right now, meaning that most of you guys are only able to see this if you have notifications on, if you saw my tweet, or if you saw the community tab post that I just posted on YouTube. We are not being recommended on the homepage right now. Google doesn't like crypto, and we're shadow banned. So this is basically like an exclusive live for all of my dedicated viewers. Google put us in a timeout. So guys, definitely smash that like button. Usually when I get shadow banned, I mean, I could just let the video be public. I usually just unlist it, but maybe I'll just let it be public. Yeah, they don't want people making money, says Count Zeppelin. Carlos M. Are you the guy that named my plant? No, that was Rico S. Yeah, guys, so last year someone named this plant Carlos. Like Carlos Montos. That's the name of this plant right here. So, yeah, we got Bitcoin trading sideways, which means that alts are starting to move across the board, including ETH, right? So that's pretty cool. People are saying, should we be selling alts for Bitcoin? Or is that what you said? Selling Chainlink for Bitcoin? I mean, I think Chainlink is going to have its day, guys, right? Chainlink is coming up right now, right? The alts are starting to get support now. I think that ultimately, Chainlink is going to moon. I think ultimately Chainlink, you know, if Bitcoin goes to 250,000 and Ethereum hits 10,000, I mean, Chainlink's going to be sitting in the hundreds, right? In my opinion, I think $100 is very realistic. And I think $500 is maximum. I'm looking for about $250 for Chainlink, which is just a guess, but you know, it could be more. It could be more than I expect. But yeah, guys, I think that Chainlink's going to do very well. Right now, it's just, you know, it's Bitcoin's time to shine here because the institutions, what are they buying? They're buying Bitcoin. They're spending billions of dollars on Bitcoin. And you know, we got to get up to a higher price. We got to get up to like 30, 50K. And then once Bitcoin consolidates at like 50K, everyone's going to want a piece of this market. And then the altcoins are going to explode somewhere up there. They're going to explode. And it's going to melt your face, right? But if you don't have enough Bitcoin exposure, if you don't have any Bitcoin, yeah, you should probably get some Bitcoin. I mean, like, you need to have Bitcoin in your portfolio. Of course, not financial advice, but like, guys, if you don't have Bitcoin, you need to have Bitcoin. Because Bitcoin is the thing that you know is going to be going up. Like, for sure. Like, you know, okay, this Bitcoin's going to be going up for the next year. Like, we know that. Like, okay, it's not guaranteed, but we know that if anything's going to be going up, it's Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is the thing that's going to ground your portfolio. And, you know, when all else fails, Bitcoin's going to be doing well. So why not have Bitcoin? You got to have Bitcoin. I mean, come on, guys. I know some people out there have no Bitcoin, and that really worries me. At least have some. I mean, at least have some Ethereum, right? And this is what I was saying on Twitter. Some people will disagree with this. I said one word, Ethereum. If you understand the future of finance and the future of the crypto industry, you own Ethereum. Ethereum is going to outperform Bitcoin. And it already is. We've already seen it, guys, right? Bitcoin's up 291%. Ethereum's up 482% in the past year. That will likely continue. And a lot of people kind of don't understand the dynamics here of the market. And they don't realize that, yeah, Ethereum kind of plays catch up with Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin will go up. People will be like, oh, see, you know, Bitcoin is going to outperform Ethereum. And then Ethereum just like, you know, a couple of weeks later catches up with Bitcoin. And that's just how it goes. It's just a little like, you know, once Bitcoin goes sideways, Ethereum leads the alts. That's just how it goes. So let's see what else chat is saying here. So people are talking about, some people are mentioning the altcoins, some of the alts in the Patreon portfolio. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, we're starting to see some movement across the board. This is pretty cool. So my public portfolio that I display in my Patreon just now crossed above the $90,000 valuation, which is pretty cool. And that's something that if you are in my Patreon, you get access to that, and you can join the VIP chat. I mean, I'm in the VIP chat like all day. So if you want to get a hold of me, there you can join Patreon. You'll always have access to me. That's kind of the point. Just looking at chat. Any news on XRP? Yeah, I think the only thing we saw for XRP was that Japan basically made it clear that Japan said today that XRP is a what did they say? I think it's right here. 21 shares delists. Okay, so people are still delisting XRP. This is 37 minutes old. 21 shares. Is that an exchange, I guess? Delists XRP. But there was another one. Okay, in Japan, they said XRP is a crypto asset, not a security. So in Japan, I'm guessing Japan has some kind of stake in XRP at this point. They're basically saying XRP is fine, it's not a security. In the United States, they're looking at it as a security, and this is why exchanges are delisting XRP, and it's not doing too hot, right? And as you guys know on this channel, we've warned people about XRP for a long time. Like we've been talking, kind of negatively about it for multiple years, 2 or 3 years now, and now it's really showing, right? You don't want to buy a crypto that's like completely dependent on a company. I mean, anything can happen to the company. Anything can happen to Ripple. You don't want to, it's just kind of not the point of crypto. The point of crypto is not to invest in a coin that's dependent on a company. Like, yeah, at some point in the future, that will be the case. Like, crypto will become fully mainstream and the corporations will have their own currencies. But like the traditional, like, point of crypto, like the principle of cryptocurrencies is to invest in a decentralized crypto that everybody is the owner of, that is not dependent on any central party, that you can, anyway. Now the XRP army understands what the deal is here in the crypto industry. And this is why Bitcoin is the king. Absolute king, guys. Ollie B says, I subscribed on Patreon a couple months ago, and you guys should do the same. I appreciate that, man. I just added a new coin to that portfolio as well the other day for all you patrons that are watching. What else we got? We've talked about a lot of stuff in this stream already. And we are shadow banned today, which sucks. Sucks. When you see the view count just stop at like 300, it's at least 700, if not 1,000 these days. We're shadow banned, guys. It sucks. I guess there's a Russian person asking me if I day trade. I do not day trade, guys. No. So Rich Buddy's saying, why should exchanges delist XRP? They giving into regulation. Exchanges are delisting XRP because they're afraid that there will be implications for them, that the SEC will go after them and say, why were you allowing people to buy XRP, which is a security, an unregistered security or whatever? Why were you letting them do that? Why did you do that? And now we're going to take you to court too. Like, exchanges don't want any part of that. So like, they'll drop XRP. Connor Shaw says he looked up my channel. He looked. Oh yeah, Connor. That's crazy. The stream was shadow banned from the start. I did the same thing. I typed my name in on YouTube on this computer to make sure I had it up. It didn't come up. I had to click on the channel, then click on the stream. Unbelievable. Shadow banned. So someone says, what do you think about Polkadot? I think it's going to do really well. I think that Ethereum is going to be the leader overall in terms of that sector of the market, but DOT is going to basically be like working in tandem with Ethereum, and it's actually going to help Ethereum be a more effective network. So I think both of them will succeed together, and that's the point of DeFi, guys. We're gonna see like all kinds of cross-chain solutions coming out. And I think DOT is actually going to improve Ethereum by offloading some of the work onto DOT, Though I don't actually have any DOT myself, but I would rather just buy, Ethereum, the big boy. The one that is the most well-established and most likely to succeed. That's Ethereum. So Marcus says, Kevin, given that you think the devaluation of the dollar is the main reason you think Bitcoin is mooning, when do you think fiat currencies will strengthen? Isn't that the moment there will be a downtrend? Marcus, so that's a great question. When are fiat currencies going to begin to strengthen again? Well, probably not anytime soon. We're still printing tons of money. The money stock, the M1 money stock, if you go look that up, which we can do right now, the amount of liquid capital in the market, or in the economy, I guess, is like, seeing the most ridiculous increase it's ever seen. I mean, this is like unbelievable, right? Like they're just pumping money out. So like, the US dollar is performing badly against all the other global currencies right now, probably because of this. I don't see an end in sight for this right now. I think the only way that fiat currencies are really going to like come back strong is if they issue digital dollars, but at the same time, if they do that, that will make Bitcoin more legitimate, right? Like if the US government like issues a digital dollar that's like blockchain based, people are like, wait, blockchain, isn't that what Bitcoin is? And then Bitcoin will become like a reserve asset. Like, I mean, I don't know. I just don't really see fiat currency strengthening anytime soon. We're about to print another $1 trillion, and yeah. I mean, it's just monopoly money, guys. It's just monopoly money. Look at this. This is the money stock. It's just increasing rapidly. I mean, like, what is this worth to anybody if you can just print it? I don't want it. Like, in converting from US dollar to US digital dollar, there's going to be a long process, right? So I think Bitcoin's got years and years and years before like fiat currencies strengthen. I mean, I just don't see it, guys. Someone's asking me if I could see Chainlink becoming a top 3 coin. Maybe, guys. I mean, Chainlink is partnered with like everybody right now. Like Chainlink gets partnerships all the time. So we know that it's a useful thing, right? We know it's being used. It's not bullshit like a lot of these coins. So yeah, I think that Chainlink. I mean, XRP is probably going to fall out, right? XRP will probably fall out. Litecoin's getting a lot of attention now. Bitcoin Cash, probably. I mean, historically, I don't know. I think Bitcoin Cash might fall out of the top 10 at some point. DOT might remain in here. Cardano is questionable. Binance Coin will probably stay. I think Chainlink has a chance at coming into the top 7, or like remaining in the top 7 during the bull run. So Ethereum is still sitting right at 740. I think we're going to pump, guys. I think Ethereum's ready to pump. I think we're going to break above 750, head towards 800 soon. I think we're going to pump. It's looking good. It's looking good, guys. Not much selling here at new yearly highs. I think we're going to pump. This will be awesome if we can pump during the stream. It just sucks that we're shadow banned. It's so stupid. So yeah, Bitcoin is now officially, you know, maintaining and trading at a market cap of $500 billion. Right? Yeah. I mean, that's insane. That's insane to say that. Yeah, $500 billion. We're at $500 billion. Unbelievable. Market cap for crypto is 742 trillion. So Bitcoin is absolutely dominating right now. And Ethereum is coming back up. Really, really cool stuff. What do we got for top gainers? Ren up 27%. Another altcoin that I like, as you guys know, in Patreon. Past 7 days, Zilliqa absolutely dominating. I don't have any. Theta dominating. I don't have any. Celsius doing great. I don't have any. And guys, if you want to see what other altcoins I accumulate, you can join Patreon. It's really just a great way to support the channel and get extra content. And we have an exclusive VIP chat, which I'm talking in like pretty much all day. Oh, you want me? Mr. 49 says, look at the total market cap and see. Well, let's just see where we're at. We're pretty much. I should probably look at this on TradingView, not CoinGecko, but whoops. All right, we'll just go to TradingView. Epic. Absolutely epic. That's insane. We're like right up. Yeah, guys. I mean, this is unbelievable. We're about to break out. I have no doubts. I have absolutely no doubts that we're about to rip, guys. Like, this is like, I said it so many times throughout this year when Bitcoin was sitting at like 9K, 10K. I said, guys, this market can get much more bullish than you ever thought possible. And it's happening right now, right? Nobody wants to hold US dollars. There's a US dollar exodus taking place. People are escaping fiat. And one of the best options, the fastest horse in finance, is Bitcoin and crypto as a whole. And we're, you know, totally, it's so amazing to see this, guys. I think that we're going to rip. I think we're going to rip. There's no other direction the total market cap could go from here other than up. As long as the US dollar is doing this, guys, there's only one way, and that is up right now. So I have no doubts that we're going to rip. And I hope you guys are ready for it, because it's going to be epic. It's going to be a wild ride. Yeah, guys, we are shadow banned right now. So definitely smash that like button. I'm assuming most of you guys are subscribers here. If you're not a subscriber and you found this somehow, hit that like button. Sorry, hit that subscribe button, I mean. And guys, all of you should have the bell button selected, right? Scroll down, hit the bell, click all. Make sure you guys have notifications selected. Max Kaiser would say it all the time. Yeah, guys, there's only one way this market can go right now with the conditions of the world that we're in. I mean, it's up. There's only one way. So guys, because we're shadow banned, maybe I'm just going to end the stream and then do a video. Just post a video kind of summing everything up. And then, you know, hopefully I'll go live tomorrow. I mean, guys, in a bull market, like in a bear market, I went live like every day. Now that we're in a bull market, I might be going live like almost every day at this point. Because there's always a lot to talk about. Wait, Ethereum is starting to push. Can we get a breakout, please? Come on. It'd be nice to see it while we're streaming. Probably going to go eat lunch as well soon. And guys, if you are a long-term believer in ETH, if you guys want to stake Ethereum and earn rewards, I've done it myself. I've got 31 ETH staked right here. So this is my ETH2 staking position that you're looking at on the screen. So I have 31 ETH staked on the Kraken exchange, and you can stake on the Kraken exchange. So I'm going to post that link below if you guys want to sign up. Of course, you're supporting the channel if you sign up using that link. So let's see. ETH is starting to push. I already earned like almost 0.08 ETH, which is like, what, like 40, 60 bucks? And that was like in a week off that position. So like almost $200 a month, $2,500 a year at current prices. If Ethereum doubles in price, I'd make 5K. If Ethereum triples in price, quadruples in price, you know, I make 10 to 20K just from staking rewards off of 31 ETH. I'm actually thinking I might make 10 to 20K on just rewards for this position, which would be totally awesome. It'd be so cool. By the way, guys, staking, if you stake, big disclaimer, you cannot unstake until phase 1.5 for ETH2 is complete. So you're locked in, right? So if Ethereum project, if the developers get backed up and they're like, oh, it's going to take another 2 years for this, well, you're staking for 2 years and you might not be able to sell the top. So whatever you stake is locked in. Just so you know. Apparently, it's supposed phase 1.5 is going to be completed sometime later in 2021, so I'm not too worried about it. Guys, the rewards are in Ethereum. The rewards are in Ethereum. If you don't have a Kraken account, just click that link. But guys, I'm probably going to end the stream. I might make a video, even though, like, I swear to God, once I end the stream, ETH is just going to moon. It's just going to moon. But yeah, guys, I think if we get above 750, we're going to be headed for the $800 psychological target. And then ultimately, 830 is the target that I think if we get above 830, which is that wick high from 2018, then if we do that, guys, we are headed for new all-time highs for ETH, in my opinion. So get above 830. It's time to rip, guys. It's time to rip. Yeah, by the way, you guys, you don't need 32 Ethereum to stake. You can stake any amount of Ethereum you want on the Kraken exchange. Any amount that you'd like. I think it has to be at least 1 Ethereum. But if you're going to stake Ethereum, you might as well, you know, do a decent amount so that you're actually getting some good rewards for it. It always moons when I'm not looking. Yeah, it's like mooning. I go live, it stops. I leave, it goes up again. But yeah, guys, I'm going to end the stream. I might make a video, and then maybe I'll try to go live later today. Hopefully it doesn't shadow ban me again. We'll see. Guys, again, you know, in a bull market, I'll be streaming a lot more, right? I'm more of like usually I'm making videos, regular videos. But if we're in a major trend, the major bull trend, you know, there's more to talk about. I'll go live more often. Peace out, guys. Once I end the video, if I click end stream, then we'll moon, right? That's usually how it works. So let's get Ethereum to moon. I'll end the stream. I'll see you guys in the next stream or video. Peace out, guys. Enjoy the gains. Enjoy the gains.